Welcome to the Economic Indicators Brief, monthly brought to you by the Statistics Department of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Let's start with the recent updates on real sector indicators. On a year-on-year basis, Colombo Consumer Price Index based headline inflation remained in the negative territory for the fifth consecutive month. Accordingly, it recorded a deflation of 4.0% in January 2025 compared to the deflation of 1.7% in December 2024. Meanwhile, the CCPI-based core inflation was recorded at 1.2% in January 2025. The Purchasing Managers' Indices for manufacturing, construction, and services expanded in December 2024, continuing the positive momentum in these sectors. With respect to the monetary sector indicators, on 29 January 2025, the central bank decided to maintain the overnight policy rate at 8.00%. The average weighted call money rate remained unchanged at 8.00% on 31st January 2025 compared to the end of previous week. In the meantime, the weekly average weighted prime lending rate for week ending 31st January 2025 stood at 8.56%. The total outstanding market liquidity was a surplus of 151.96 billion rupees by 31st January 2025. Moving on to the external sector, the Sri Lankan rupee depreciated against the US dollar by 1.7% thus far during the year up to 31st January 2025. Meanwhile, the gross official reserves were provisionally estimated at $6.1 billion by end December 2024. Considering the merchandise trade during 2024, the export earnings grew by 7.2% during the year, while merchandise import spending also increased by 12.1% compared to those of 2023. Accordingly, the merchandise trade deficit widened to $6.1 billion during the year 2024. The workers' remittances surpassed the $500 million mark for the 10th month in a row, recording $613.8 million in December 2024. Further, earnings from tourism amounted to $362.1 million in December 2024, showing a year-on-year increase of 53.2%. On the fiscal front, the budget deficit declined substantially to 1,217 billion rupees during the period from January to November 2024 compared to 2,020 billion rupees recorded in the corresponding period in 2023. This was mainly due to the significant increase in government revenue amidst expansion in total expenditure and net lending during the period. Meanwhile, the outstanding central government debt decreased marginally to 28,240 billion rupees by end November 2024 from 28,696 billion rupees as at end 2023. This concludes the briefing on the key economic indicators as of 31st January 2025. Thank you very much for watching.
For more information, please refer to our reports, weekly and monthly economic indicators on the CBSL website.